was funny when Andrew Schultz was talking about that though. He said that fucking Adam's dad was recruiting high school.
Why are you bringing up old shit?
Fuck you, nigga. I
The
can bring
Vlad
it up.
flashback.
He don't like it his dad. That's why. Was that a soft spot for you?
He's just like,
That was
remember back
crazy.
in the day 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Today, all right, so let's
Remember yesterday?
Elephant in the room. Let me tell you how this went down for me. So I shot my shot last weekend, not this weekend, the one before, and I DM'd the game. And I said this blind because I saw he was doing a few interviews. I figured, why not? I'll shoot my shot. I said, yo, do an interview with me. It'll be the best interview you ever done. It'll shit on all these other interviews. Now, at that time, I had not seen any of the other interviews, so I was really just saying that.
You still feel that way?
And no, because I actually watched Drink Champs, and that was good.
That was a pretty good one.
And then I watched Nelk, and it was like,
He did Nelk?
yeah, it was more of a like bunch of random white kids asking game questions about his career that I already knew the answers to. But you know, it is what it is. But anyway, so he said, let's do it. So I started thinking, and I was actually with Josh. So Josh got to see my thought process. At first, I was like, I'm going to do it alone. Then I was like, no, I'm going to ask AD and T-Real to do it too. But then I was like,
Some reinforcements.
some reinforcements make me seem cooler. Then I thought, well, I should ask him first. So I asked him, and he said, I think we should do a one-on-one. Which then I was
leave them niggas at home.
I was immediately thankful that I didn't say it to you guys because that would have felt kind of scummy.
Nah, I want to hit him up.
But here I am telling you about it afterwards.
Nah, that's the homie. Like, bro, that nigga put me on my first album ever. That's my homie for life.
I honestly
fact.
think
You
it
know
was
what I'm
like it was definitely one of the best interviews I ever did.
Really?
It was amazing.
I rarely
Chuck can
hear you
talk.
see that.
If he ever wanted to do podcasting, he got a million stories.
We did talk about it.
Yeah.
I said if you start podcasting, you'd be one of the top 5 rap podcasts right away. And he
sure.
said I would be one of the top 5 podcasts, period.
Wow.
So he's coming for Joe Rogan's title.
But can we be honest? I'm gonna play Flacco here. A lot of people be thinking that he be either over exaggerating stories. I'm not saying this from personal. I'm saying I've seen this be reiterated in comments and stuff like that. They will say that he's either over exaggerating a story or just completely making up
What
story.
did he exaggerate? What they
I
say
don't
that
know.
about?
People say that like anytime I see a clip of him that goes viral.
Some people say niggas be saying that shit.
They say that about all
They
of
say
us.
that shit about me. And they be like, oh, that nigga lying. I be like, bro, like
That's one thing that I never.
No, I agree. Yeah.
You feel me?
You're just making shit up.
That's one thing.
nah, I just like, bro, some niggas live different type of lives, bro.
Yeah, it's
They
like-
experience different stuff. So like certain shit, and let's be real. Some people do exaggerate certain stories, stuff like that. But bro,
That's a fact.
It be like behind the scenes, bro. People be seeing shit and be living dope.
And you got to
living
think.
dope.
You got to think about how long the game has been famous, how long he has been relevant, how long he nigga. He came out the game. His first
Nigga, that
out
nigga
the
had
gate.
the
His
West
first album
Coast
was
on his. When he came out, there was the
was
only
nobody.
other competition that he had was Gorilla Black at the time. Like he grew up at a time
Blew
when
that
there
out
was
of the
no
water.
West. It was no West Coast artist like out at all.
Shout out to Gorilla Black, but he definitely blew
He went to jail.
that out of the water. Really?
Yeah,
All
that's
next
that's
time,
what-
yeah.
He
For
did,
scamming.
He did fat time.
No way.
Hell yeah.
Nigga, remember he had that barbershop on Rosecrans.
Nigga,
I was there every weekend.
Nigga,
So I was a little nigga.
Kiki Pops used to work there. They
Really?
ran in that motherfucker.
Remember we had that big argument about who was more popping at their height, Gorilla
on
Black
me,
or
Gorilla
AD? AD's like pulling up monthly listeners. Nah,
Yo.
I think he had you beating monthly listeners from that one
he didn't.
song. For
From that one song.
Or was it
Off
you?
of the song to overall. I have more monthly listeners.
I can't remember, but
Yeah.
You definitely have more monthly listeners now if you didn't.
I mean, Gorilla Black was signed.
I still do 100K.
It was a different
Facts.
level.
Bro, honestly, I had to put some respect on AD's name one time because you know how the fans be trying to like put niggas like this is when we first met, and I was thinking I was like I got more streams or some shit than that nigga or some shit like that. I must have looked at bro Spotify and I was like never fucking mind. That nigga had you had one song that had more streams than my entire catalog.
But it was probably one of the YG songs, right?
Bro, it had like 15 million or some crazy
You know what's
shit.
weird about that? That's my most video views I got. It gets 21 million. But song wise on Spotify, no.
21 million.
How do we go from me interviewing the game to AD's Spotify stats?
Because it's Compton
Hey,
Legends,
but, hey,
man.
I've been back in the studio. I'm gonna start dropping every week. Like